Hi guys, I'm Shmee. You might recognize that, but you join me now in Los Angeles, California, moving over from the East Coast to the West Coast. But it is time to take delivery of the Ford GT over here right now. I've got a day of supercar insanity ahead, a lot of different things happening. This guy's just arrived, Sam Seenthroughglass is here. My car
I didn't mean to photobomb you, sorry.
It worked perfectly. My car is about to be pulled off a truck when that gets here in a few minutes. We're going to be heading to Sunset GT with some of the most incredible cars as well, and then we're going to head up maybe to the canyons, maybe meet up with some other YouTubers from the area as well. There is a lot going on, and I'm wearing a t-shirt for once, which is also a little bit unusual. So let's basically enjoy the day ahead here in California. And I'm just going to point out as well, by the way, I'm in front of Ferrari Beverly Hills, where inside the showroom we have a Speciale, a 250 Lusso, I think. We've got a GTC 4 Lusso next to that. There is a TDF at the back, you might not be able to see that, and actually a 16M just behind it. But this is the first time that I've seen STG's car, which also has a British number plate out here in the US.
Out about the Ferrari.
This is looking good. It's just had a Topaz Skin as well. Of course, he's done his rally lights, 911 Carrera T, for those of you who don't know. I wasn't expecting you to pull up quite so soon.
No, honestly, I got my timings wrong and then I photobombed you and now I feel a bit awkward.
Well, no, it was cool. It was just, you know, seeing this thing trundling down the road, roof box and all.
I definitely shouldn't park here, so I'm going to find somewhere safer and out of the way.
Well, we might need a big truck to park here.
Yeah, okay, I'll get out of the way.
We'll see what happens. Well, I've got to get got the starter.
I haven't had my coffee this morning, I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay, good times ahead. This is going to be a really, really busy day, like I said. And yes, the new Shmee 150 Ford GT Tour t-shirts. Of course, this tour is huge. We wanted to commemorate it with a t-shirt, which I'll put the link in the description down below if you'd like to get your hands on one of these. Of course, you've got the US style flag, Shmee logos, GT logos, all very, very cool. So you can get those linked down below. For now though, where is this truck? I cannot wait to get my car here on the West Coast. And here it comes. AutoBox Express have brought this car all the way from Miami. In fact, the trailer is full of, I think, 6 cars that have all come over, including... Oh, that was pretty loud. My friend's F50, there's a GT2 RS, lots and lots of nice cars, and in a second we will be pulling the GT out. And here we go! There it is, the GT has made it here to California. How nuts is that? We're going to be pulling it back onto the rear loading deck here and lifting it down. And here it comes then, the GT being unloaded from the top deck of the truck above a McLaren 570 Spider, coming out into the Los Angeles sunshine, UK number plate and all. And honestly, this still feels like taking delivery of a new car. This car's been to New York, Philadelphia, North Carolina, Atlanta, Miami. Now it's come all the way across the USA, and we are here in Los Angeles. We're going to be driving it to Sunset GT. I cannot wait. I love the looks of this thing, honestly. It feels like Christmas every single time that this actually comes out. I suspect we might see another 1 or 2 of them at the event, along with a ton of hypercars. But the paintwork in the sunshine, they're doing it very slowly and carefully, and in a moment then it'll be down on the ground to continue onwards. And I tell you what's quite funny actually, the passenger seat is filled with luggage. Because there is no trunk or boot anywhere, it all has to go in there. So I'm going to empty that out into a hotel room before we can actually head to the event itself. And down it comes then, all the way to the ground. This is so epic to actually have the car here. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I am loving this. That's all closed up and ready to head off, but let me quickly just show you what I was talking about inside the car here. The passenger seat is loaded, so I need to take all of this stuff indoors so that we can actually drive the car and obviously take off the packaging. Took off the seat covers and things already, but they've done a very nice job. Big shout out to AutoBox Express. This car though, now with the sunshine on it, it will need a bit of a clean up following the trip to Miami, but then it's going to be time to head over to the event with it and yeah, have some fun. We've just been having a quick chat with the sergeant here who's overseeing proceedings, but things basically ready to go. Check that out then, here we are. I'm in the GT, Sam is in his 911T. We are driving together, the sun has broken through the morning clouds. This is absolutely recognised already. We were on the road there for about 10 yards, 10 meters as we would say, and there was already a hi Shmee from the car next to us. This is ridiculous, looking at this. I'm giddy. This feels like when I arrived in New York. You can hear the voice cracks as well. Just the excitement of what's going on, where I am, what we're actually doing here. Now this is the kind of view you think about when you think of LA. Not a single Ford GT video goes by without that. Fuel level low, 50 miles to empty. The tank in this car is so small, and you guys have been making memes and jokes about this all the time now. But basically, because it operates kind of with Ford's standard system, when it's 50 miles to empty, the light comes on. But if you're just driving around town, you don't even get 100 miles out of the tank. So basically, that means more than half the time, you've got that on your dashboard, which I don't know, who cares really, but yeah, you can get rid of it. It's just letting you know, shall we say. But yeah, this is gonna be amazing. Okay then, turning onto Sunset Boulevard. We are nearly there. The Sunset Strip here in Beverly Hills. I guess we're a bit north of that now, aren't we? Up towards Hollywood. I need to get my geography down, but we are very near the event. It's going to be just up ahead of me. And if this is anything like previous years, the one before Pebble Beach, Monterey Car Week, Sunset GT, Sunset Gran Turismo is always insane. I think we're in for a bit of a hypercar fest right now, and I cannot wait to see what cars have come along today. I know a few, but you're going to be seeing those very, very shortly here at the event. We've got a Dawn, we've got a Hurricane Evo, new Hurricane Evo there, and we also have a lot of photographers and cameras around. I just spotted behind us, we have the GT-TRS Bisac next to the Hurricane Evo. Something coming out up in front. What do we have there? A Performante, a green Performante. Following Sam in. Oh yeah, there's a line of supercars on the other side. Okay, this is looking busy. This is looking very, very busy. As we can see the sights and sounds of a lot of very cool cars.
Hi, Speed! Speed, what are you?
Wow, this is busy. Right, what's around? Aston's on the right. Lining them all up. Lambo's on the left right now. We've got lots and lots of Lambos. I can see a Koenigsegg, I can see white S's, a Gira RS. You probably can't see that behind the crowd, but it is there. The white with the blue. Oh, and there's another one. That's the Agera. Is that the HH? Yes, that is the Agera HH as well. So 2 Koenigsegg's right there. That is just the start. Hey, everyone. Ferraris now. Agara have their stand. They have put this together. This is absolutely mad. Absolutely mad. On the left right now, I love that. The green GTC 4. So hi there. Wow, wow, wow. Performantes. I don't think I've ever seen so many Performantes around before. What else do we have going on? Crazy, crazy wrap on the GT3 RS. Older 911. That's a nice colour. That's like cerulean blue. I love that. We've got some Ferraris, new and old. This is huge. This is huge. There are so many cars here. Oh, look at that to the right. That's Manny's, I think, Veyron by Mansouri. Then next to it there's an F40. What else is in here? Just in front. This is crazy. I think they're going to try and get this parked just in there. Let's see if we can do this.
This is how busy the event is. There is a Chiron rolling through, and we can barely see it here through the entire crowd. But oh, look at that green kind of carbon on it as well. Very, very nice. Crazy, crazy. And my car is tucked here at the moment, alongside the F40 Mansouri Veyron. And there's another Chiron actually just next to that. And the line, I'm going to try and squeeze through, but it's not very easy actually to see everything that's going on here. But just about get a quick look at this line. What an unbelievable sight this is. And then just here, there is a LaFerrari coming through. Wow, this just is keeps on giving and keeps on giving right now. Either so. Yes, that sounds so good. So we've got a laugh. There's a Chiron just there. The other Chiron here, the GT, there's an F40. I mean, this is really that's awesome. The height of craziness. Let me come and just squeeze through a little bit here. Look at that. Mansouri carbon. Look at this. Full carbon as well on this car. Full black carbon fibre. Daytona next to that. And then you might recognise that, a scooped 600 LT. Let's go find Parker, that's Vehicle Virgin's car. And then a previous gen GT next to it, an SLR beyond that. And on that, here he is!
What's going on?
Parker, how you doing? Likewise. So
You're in my hometown.
It's insane, and I've just obviously been driving here with Sam. Now we're here with you, seeing your lovely car, and it's purple. I'm going to come through and have a quick nosy at it. This is like the 600 LT. Lantana purple, right?
Yeah. And I gotta say, it's really hard at an event like this to
see
cause a crowd to completely stop and change what they're looking at. And when you rolled in, everyone was like, "Oh my God, it's me in the Ford GT!" It's crazy to see it here.
This looks really nice though. Carbon MSO scoop, your carbon bonnet. Loving it, loving it. We'll hopefully be doing some more bits and pieces.
Absolutely.
For sure, but this whole thing, this is just insane. Check out that spec on the SVJ. That is stunning. The interior to match it as well. Then behind that you have the two eggs. Lambos as far as the eyes can see. I know it's quite hard to show you all of this. The LaFerrari just moving over there in the crowd. You might be able to just spot the back of it as it goes on through. What do we have? Mercy Roadster. I mean, this is the height of madness. Look at this satin green on this Performante. Gallardo's Urus. I mean, this is like more supercars than you pretty much ever see in one place. And there is something else I'm coming through actually intentionally just to show you real quick. If we can get through the crowd here towards the other side, get ready for this. We have Rimac here with concept one on this side and the C2 over in the middle as well. C2. This is all really, really mad, but it's very, very hard to squeeze through. Look at that then. C2 sandwich between two concept ones. That thing's got like 1900 horsepower, 2000 something Newton meters of torque. Yeah, no holding back. We've got a Vanquish Legato rolling through, Pista Spider. That looks really nice. And just like that, there's a Huayra BC here, and I also happen to have the key for it in my hand, which is kind of cool. And this is a car, by the way, that you might well know because it is featured on the channel before. I'm just going to come and show you the interior very quickly of the car. Open this up. Gull-wing doors, got to be careful. What a thing, 1 of 20. But I drove this car myself about a year ago. Very, very special, amazing to see it again. What a lovely, lovely thing. And I've always loved the keys as well in the shape of the car, which is really, really nice. Anyway, look that. Better go give this back to the owner. And then next to it, we've got a Pista. We've got STG's 911. And I'm going to come through here. That's pretty crazy as well, because there is also a Senna. You're getting a small idea for what kind of cars are at this event. It is absolutely ridiculous, honestly. There are no words to properly describe it, how mad this is, and all of the different cars that are around. Marlboro livery, the Performante here, squeeze through, then we get towards the two eggs. Just wow, just absolutely wow. One with the roof removed, one with the roof on. Sam is now maneuvering his car in front of cameras and many people to get a shot, and he's parking it in a disabled bay. Handicap bay, Sam.
I'll walk with a limp.
No, it's all allowed. This is closed privately for the event, of course. So we're going to have the two side by side, which is very, very cool. And the Chiron is heading off. That thing looks so cool. Between the Testarossa and the SVJ. And we've got the white Agera RS going out the other side as well. This is just Hypercar Central. Very, very nice. I think Mobile Blue 720 with a few occupants. Looks cozy. Why not? And this is how crazy the event is. The W Motors Supersport here, the Fenir Supersport, and then next to it there is another Bugatti Veyron that until now I did not even know was here. I hadn't seen that car at all. A line of McLarens you've got further down, but yes, it's just another Bugatti. Is that like 4 of them now at this event today? I don't even know, but certainly yeah, a bit of a hypercar turnout and a half going on at this thing. Just crazy, absolutely crazy. And how about that then for random, out of nowhere, a Huayra Roadster. I didn't even see this car at the event whatsoever, and here it is now cruising on out. This just keeps on giving. We've of course got the two British cars parked side by side with the Los Angeles background, which is, I mean, just absolutely mental, to be honest. It's crazy what this is. What an adventure. And I think we're going to be going for a drive with these two. The American exhaust sounds so much better in this car with the metallic white with the gold stripes. It also has the gold aero parts as well, which looks really nice. But the Hypercar Insanity here, this isn't really a hypercar, but the rest are, is getting a little bit nuts. Look at this view. Senna, LAF, Huayra Roadster, Huayra BC, Chiron just beyond, Testarossa on that side, the Veyron over on the other side as well. Police are basically closing down the event now, kind of got to the end. But of course it is a car park, so anybody is allowed to park here, hence the lineup that we do have forming now. It's just a bit mind-boggling, really. As well as all of that lineup, we also have Supercar Blondie rocking the 720S Spider. It's a lovely colour in the sunshine. We've just had a bite to eat, but it's about to get even more fun because we are going to go for a cruise with all of the cars together that are still here. So I will be in the GT, joining the LaFerrari, the Huayra Roadster, the Huayra BC, and the Chiron, and of course STG and the 911T. But this is a pretty epic hypercar lineup, and about to be Hypercar Cruise and Convoy. So the others are all running, the engines are on, getting the aircon rolling. I need to be doing that very quickly as well. I don't have that much fuel, remember, so we might have to fill this up quite shortly. we get it into life anyway. I do think this car needs to be made a little bit louder, but nonetheless, it is time to go drive. The cars are rolling out, which means we are going to join them. Hey, my goodness, that's a cool view right now. That is a very, very, very cool view. How often do you see that? The guys at the front need to jump out and get a photo. Good, someone's doing it. Laff Chiron BC Roadster. We are only missing a Koenigsegg, I think, from this. Look at the Chiron on the move. I've got the LaFerrari in my mirrors. STG has this entire view plus us as well. What a welcome to Los Angeles. A proper hypercar welcome. That's brand new. That, of course, I've driven. Beverly Hills. We go past the sign. That means we're heading in the right direction. A deep rumble from the Chiron. Then, Ferrari. This line in front is just... What is going on? This is crazy. This is just a hypercar cruise in a way that I think only Los Angeles can do. Yeah. Seeing one of these cars is kind of normal here. Seeing all of them together like this, nah, that's not a normal thing at all. Is that the F spot? It is the F spot. What up? How you doing, guys? Here they come. Everybody coming to join us. Here we are then. The famous Rodeo Drive, the centerpiece, I think, really, of Beverly Hills. That's a very colourful Louis Vuitton store. And there's a Huayra BC. Next to us is a Chiron. Behind that is a LaFerrari. Behind that is a Huayra Roadster. This is day one in LA. This is my first day here, literally. I've not even been here for more than about 13 hours, getting in late last night. Look at how many people are taking photos. I mean, rightfully so, this doesn't happen often. This is the height of ridiculous right now. This has literally pulled people out of shops. All the kind of, everybody's just, I mean, look at the crowd that's gathered around in front of this. And all we've done is turn up with a bunch of cars. Wow. Oh, what's that? 720S going the other way? Hey. And right behind it, is that another one? Yeah, it's another 720S. 720S combo. And on this side, double Pagani Huayra combo. One time wasn't enough, so we're going to go back up the road. Back up Rodeo Drive. I think we might have lost the Chiron though, which is a little bit sad for the moment, but we do have this view still. Oh, could you have had or wished for a better arrival here in Los Angeles than all of this? Paradise. If you like cars, Sunset GT, driving with a friend from back home, driving with friends from out here that we filmed with before, just soak up the atmosphere, enjoy this incredible place, because there's nowhere like it. Nowhere does this like Beverly Hills and Los Angeles and this area and California. The whole street is like it's set up for a car show. You go past cars, camera phones hanging out the windows. Look at all of these people. I feel like this was almost pre-organised. You look at how many people are here with cameras. What is this? And look, going the other way, the Vorsteiner 570 Spider. Oh, that's an amazing view. I love those angles of the Ford GT. And look what's coming the other way. We've got a Gallardo LP560 followed by a Hurricane LP610.
there are just nice cars every single place you go around here.
We've all parked up then to get some photos of the entire line, and that's where coincidentally an AMG GTR comes out from the other side. And yeah, I mean, this whole lineup is just ridiculous what we're doing right now. And when a random California T joins in the fun as well. Pretty much wherever we go, you've got all the photographer cars that join, everybody coming past, stops. Every car, as you can see there, basically has a camera phone sticking out the window. And yeah, not really surprising when you see it like this, is it? Quick shuffle to the other side of the road to park in the sunshine. That sounds so good. So you might remember when this was straight piped. It is no longer straight piped, but it is still very noisy. Those two are off, which means I am going to follow next to our spot over on the other side. Just when we're all lined up, that 720S appears, Alex Choi. How you doing?
Wait a minute, how's it going?
It's good.
I'll pull over.
That sounds loud. And this looks nuts. Nice M5 rolling through, M5 competition. Some of the cars are heading off. The Chiron, the Huayra Roadster, STG as well, the 911T. Parting out for now. That was quite cool, not gonna lie. And the Chiron will be going as well. I'm gonna get back to this side of the road. I love the colour of this carbon fibre. There's a lot of cylinders going on here. 16, 12, 12, 12 and 6. Yes, I feel low at the back with my 6 cylinders. Listening 1 of 100 Huayra Roadsters. Full carbon. There's a lot of full carbon going on with this scene. Back coming forwards. Yeah, shutdown time. When you have a 911S going one way and a 911S pulling out the other way. And I think that's probably Viper Green, which is a really, really, really nice colour. Sounds good as well. And that one's headed off down there. And now we're doing some doors up photos with Alex Choi's car as well at the back. More general traffic. Satin green, I think LP580. Nice. Total silence on the opposite side. Tesla. Alright, we are going on a fuel run because 32 miles to empty. So I need to give you this, and we are going to depart to go find ourselves some gas, I should say, as everyone calls it here. There's a lot going on all around us at the moment, lots of cars. I think we need to do a U-turn. That means we're going to be in line for carnage for a U-turn right now. But everybody's doing it, so we'll do exactly the same. Off we go. Now you might have just heard that noise. That is something to talk about. There is a little fishy thing going on with my exhaust, which might be a mounting bracket, it might be the valve control, but basically, as you heard, it gives that kind of rattle, which is clearly not ideal. And I think this should be a fairly easy fix, but I came up with another solution, and you might be finding out more about that in the coming days. But let's just say US spec exhausts are much louder than European ones, and there was no option to get the Krapovich Sports titanium exhaust when I bought this car. Let's see what happens. This has really been a Hypercar event, a reaction video, a cruise, a Ford GT in LA, a meetup with STG and Vehicle Virgins, and some other friends, and basically a whole lot else, all wrapped up into one video, which I didn't really know where it was going to go at the beginning, but it has been absolutely epic. He is brave. That was quite ridiculous. A spinning wheel pull away in the 720S, and there's an i8 joining the fun as well. That was mad to watch. Absolutely mad. And on our inside comes the beautiful Pagani Huayra BT. The flame balls and the explosion. There are not many words for quite how loud that thing is. Leave the cars here for a second. Don't panic underneath the wing. Would you guys like to see a full video on the channel with Alex and this car? Oh, that was just silly. Just silly. Well, today has been quite an adventure, I think it's safe to say. Not exactly what I expected or knew was going to happen. In fact, I didn't really have much of an idea at the beginning, other than meeting up with STG and Vehicle Virgins, heading over to Sunset GT, and then a bit of spontaneous driving around, which we have done with the guys here. Don't forget, of course, the link to the t-shirts is down in the description if you'd like to grab one of these. There's a limited edition, they won't be around for too long, but otherwise, what a crazy day with everyone here in Los Angeles. What a welcome to this fantastic state and region and area. Yep, that's Alex again, heading on past. It's been insane. What an insane, insane welcome to the West Coast. I could not have asked for more, but this is just the beginning. There'll be plenty more to come over the coming weeks. So that's it for now. Thank you very much for watching. As always, guys, I'll see you again very soon. Cheers.